Hello, Knights of North Castle. It's Mr. Steve and Miss Lisa back for Science Day 4. Our science project today is a dry erase marker chemistry experiment.
So, in your VBS supply bag, look for this bag labeled Science Day 4. Take out your cup and go ahead and fill it with water from your kitchen sink and set it to the side. You may also want to get a towel as you're preparing your workspace. Lay this out on bottom and put all of your supplies on top.
Today you heard the story of Jesus walking on the water. Just as Jesus was able to stay on top of the water, our experiment is going to show how dry erase marker, how the drawings can float and also kind of walk on the water.
Okay kids, so let's do this. Let's spread out our towel so that things don't get too messy. Mr. Steve, can you take part of it? We'll work on this one together. You're going to spread it out. You're going to take out your plate and your dry erase marker. And Mr. Steve is going to try something different. He's going to have a glass plate. And so he's going to see how the experiment does on glass. What we have is plastic. So I want you to take your marker and draw a heart in the middle of your plate and color it in. So here's my heart. I'm going to color it in. Mr. Steve's working on something over there. We'll see his in just a second. And you're going to take your cup of water and slowly pour it from the side. Wow, Mr. Steve, look at that. My marker started to float right on top of the water. How about yours? Mr. Steve, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing a foot. I'm trying to fill it in here.
Why did you choose to draw a foot today?
Well, because of the Bible story with Jesus walking on water, I thought maybe if I made a footprint, it might float on top of the water too.
Good idea. Would you like to try some water?
Yes. Oh, it's working.
Is anything coming up? What happens if you touch it with your finger?
Starting to lift a little bit.
Little pieces are floating on top.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's coming pieces here.
So guys, you can play around with it a little bit. Try drawing some different things. Write your name, write some letters, write some numbers, try some different pictures. See what happens.
So the dry erase marker experiment, chemistry experiment, is based on density. And density is mass over volume. You can see here's a diagram of our plate with water. And this line here represents the dry erase marker, which floats to the top because the density of the marker is less than the density of H2O. H2O is the fancy science way of saying water. Hey kids, Miss Lisa is not a real scientist. Do not try this at home.
You know, Jesus looked like a normal human being, but he had such amazing power that he could command the weather and the waves and even walk on water. Sometimes normal looking things can react together in a way that shows a surprising amount of power. What do you think is going to happen when we combine all of these ingredients? Let's look and see. All right, Mr. Steve, can you combine 1 packet of yeast and 3 tablespoons of water? I'm going to add 1/2 cup of really powerful peroxide. Going to pour it using the funnel into our bottle. If you can start it up for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to add a big squeeze of dish detergent. I'm going to swish it around a little bit. Mr. Steve, after you have yours mixed for 30 seconds, we can both add some food coloring. We're going to be making some toothpaste for Sparky. This is Dragon toothpaste, Mr. Steve.
Okay.
Would you like to get your food coloring and we'll both add some colors down the side? So we want to make it squirt down the side. I'll do a couple. You want to do a couple?
Mine looks like blood.
All right, Sparky, get out your toothbrush. It's time to brush your teeth.
We have to shake it up a little bit.
Oh, there it goes! Woo! Yay, Sparky! No more cavities for you. Awesome.
Still going. Just airline. That was
So cool.
Okay, kids, we're going to try adding Mentos to different kinds of soda. Maybe you've seen this before on different videos. We're going to drop 2 Mentos in each of these different kinds of soda. We've got Coke Zero here, we've got grape soda, orange soda, strawberry, what's that, a lemon lime?
Diet citrus drop.
And the best one is supposed to be the Diet Coke on the end over there. So we're going to start in the middle and drop 2 Mentos in each of these and try to clear out of the way before we get soaked.
Yeah.
So here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Whoa!
Ow! Ow!
Oh! Oh! That was so cool. See you tomorrow, Knights. Hey kids, Miss Lisa is not a real scientist. Why is that such a hard line?
Alright, hold on.